Hey everybody, welcome to Spiky Saturday number 85 on the Mana Leak. I'm John as always, and this is probably the second last Shadows over Innistrad draft that I'll be doing for Spiky Saturdays at least. Next week will be Shadows, and then of course the week after that will be Eldritch Moon set reviews, followed by Eldritch Moon pre-release recaps, followed by Eldritch Moon draft paper recap, and then eventually Eldritch Moon will be online the week after that. So sit back, enjoy the penultimate Shadows draft. I will see you for Pack 1, Pick 1. Alright, here we are, Pack 1, Pick 1 with Miss Nahiri, which is clearly going to be our first pick. If it wasn't here, we'd probably be looking at a Pack Guardian, and that's about it. Although there is a lot of good green cards here. Pack Guardian, Intrepid Provisioner, kind of Cult, definitely Quilled Wolf, kind of Gloom, but we're taking Nahiri and not looking back. Up next we get a Moonlight Hunt. Just the Wind. Nearheath Chaplain, I think, is going to be the pick here. Nearheath is pretty darn good. It's better than Moonlight Hunt if you don't have werewolves, which we may not end up with. It looks like a rare was taken here. Yeah, the rare was taken. Just the Wind. Nearheath Chaplain's better. Goes with white, which we already have. So Nearheath, in you go. Well, we get past an Angel of Deliverance, which is pretty darn terrible. There's a Kessig Forgemaster, which I think is competing with an Obsessive Skinner. I'm inclined to take the red card. It might actually just be better than Skinner anyway. Skinner's very, very good. But Skinner, of course, needs to be in Delirium. Kessig Forgemaster needs to be in red. So that's a little bit easier. We are going to take the Forgemaster over the Skinner Courier. There's going to be a good green deck. We've passed some very solid green cards. So the person immediately to my right should have a solid green deck. Who are they? They are Smaug. Good to know. The dragons go in red, probably. So we've got a Thraben Inspector, a Devilthorn Fox, a Neonate, red-white land. I think Inspector's just the pick here. Solid card. Probably ever so slightly better than Devilthorn Fox, certainly better than Nahiri's Machinations. I hate that card. Neonate's fine, but we don't need it. I will take the Inspector, though. Alright, next up we get ourselves a Howlpack Wolf, a Kindred. Ongoing Investigation seems really late. I'm tempted to take the Ongoing Investigations. Maybe we go like blue-white or red-white. It definitely feels like a signal to me. Kindred just doesn't fit what we're doing just yet. Howlpack Wolf, no. Let's take the Ongoing Investigations. See where we go. What? That makes zero sense. Why is there still a Fiery Temper here? And a Puncturing Light. Maybe the blue just wasn't something that's actually going to happen, but we're going to take Fiery Temper and be pretty happy about that. Yeah, Investigations, get out of there. We've got Drifter, Captain, Blood Mad, Malevolent, Uncaged Fury. Man, so I don't know how many Madness outlets we're going to have, so I'm tempted to look at the Drifter or the Captain. Drifter or Captain. I'm tempted to take the Drifter right now. Just a solid 2-drop. 2/2 for 2. Person to our left is clearly not red. Yeah, let's take the Drifter. Follow that up with a Drownyard or a Vessel. Drownyard's not worth anything at all online, correct? Correct. 5 cents. So I guess we'll just take the Vessel here. It's unlikely that we're going to be doing anything fancy with the Temple, so a Vessel. Follow that up with a Sideboard Dual Shot. Sounds fine to me. An Ox this late, I'm totally fine with. Blue, I don't know. It felt super open with that Ongoing Investigations pack, and then we've seen nothing, and now we suddenly see a super late Just the Wind. But let's just take the Ox. Super late Drownyard Explorers as well. That actually might be from that Ongoing Investigations pack. Maybe? Can't remember. I guess we'll take the Senseless Rage here. I don't think we're going to play it. Oof. Man, I don't understand Swiss drafts anymore. The cards you get are so weird. All of these should have been taken by now. I think we'll just take the Neonate. We don't necessarily need the Stone Quarry just yet, so Neonate. Drown Yard, Murderer's Axe, and a Plains. Not a bad first pack, especially since we've paid for the draft and then some. Yeah. Let's see what Pack 2 says. Pack 2 says Declaration in Stone, and I'm very happy to see that. There's a Pious Evangel, Uncaged Fury, Blood Mad, but we're just going to take the Declaration in Stone. And let's see, we can follow that up with a Drogskull Cavalry, which sounds pretty good to me. There's a Spectral Shepherd. Drogskull's expensive. I tend to pass it by now and then, but it would be kind of good to take this as our finisher right now and not worry about taking anything big later on. And Spectral Shepherd's pretty replaceable, so Drogskull it is. Falconwrath Gorger is okay. I don't know that we're actually going to do anything with it, so I feel like the Dauntless Cathar is just a better choice. There is a Tenacity as well, but I think we're just going to take the Dauntless Cathar here. We're not... Well, I don't know. Tenacity always feels like it wants to be in a really, really, really wide deck. Maybe I do take it, though. I've got the Nearheath Chaplain. I hopefully can pick up another Dauntless Cathar. Yeah, let's take the Tenacity here. Ox, Chasm, Puncturing Light. I think we'll take the Puncturing Light. Not much other than a Pyre Hound. That's not the best. We could just hate out a Dread Knight. Huh. We can't splash that Dread Knight. I don't think splashing Bloodline's worth it. We're at 13 cards so far. I'm going to hate the Dread Knight, because we're not necessarily going to have a way of dealing with that. Gibbering Fiend seems totally fine. We will take it. Stone Quarry we will pick up now, I think. We already have the side... Yeah, we have a sideboard dual shot already, so let's take the Stone Quarry. We get an Unruly Mob, which I don't necessarily want to play, but I would, so we'll take it. There's certainly many better cards out there. So we can follow that up with an Emissary of Sleepless. Better than a Cathar's Companion. I think we'll pick something up similar to a Cathar's Companion at some point, but I think here we'll take an Emissary of the Sleepless. Nothing. So the only playable card here is Farbog, so let's get rid of that. Let's see, we get a really late Jace of Scrutiny, so let's get that out of there. I think blue is open. There's just probably been some weak packs in there. We'll take another Ox, but we're not going to play it. Chaplain's Blessing? No? Alright, we need pack 3 to kind of finish out our deck. Our deck's got a fantastic start. We just need to fill it out. Pretty sure we can do that, though. Come on, last pick basic land. Hello. There it is. Island, signifying that blue is open. Another Forge Master, or another or not another Purge, our first Purge. What do we have for removal? We've got Declare, Light, Temper. We're light on creatures. I think we're going to take the Forge Master, but passing that Purge hurts. But Forge Master in. What do we get past? We get past an Apothecary Geist. Seems okay. I'd prefer if it was a 3-drop. I don't really want a Sanguinary Mage or another Vessel, so yeah, let's take an Apothecary Geist. Silver Strike. Again, I'd prefer this to be a 3-drop, not yet another 4-drop, but it is what we're going to take. So, Silver Strike in. Well, Ravenous Bloodseeker seems pretty solid, especially with the Fiery Temper. It's a nice cheap creature. Probably better than the Geist, better than the Captain, better than the Arsonists. So we're going to take it. Alright, what do we get here? Just a Devilthorn Fox or a Moorland Drifter? Either one works. I don't think we're super likely to get Delirium. We already have a Moorland Drifter. So let's go with the Fox, I suppose. Hey, Dauntless Cathar. Exactly what I wanted. In the deck you go. Strength of Arms or a Dance with Devils? I feel like we need a combat trick or something, so let's take the Strength. Alright, here we get a Convicted Killer, which seems totally fine. We can get rid of one of our 4-drops, I think. Not going to play an Open the Armory, that's for sure. So, Killer in and... I don't know, Ox out? Unruly Mob out. Yeah, Unruly Mob out. Wow. That shouldn't still be there. So it's not going to be. Get it out of there. Sure, sideboard Chasm, just in case we're up against a bunch of wall type stuff. I'm pretty happy with this deck. I'd like the 3-drops to be slightly more filled out, but pretty happy with it. We've got the removal. We can kind of stonewall them a bit with the Ox and things to get out the Cavalry and then just go to town. Expose Evil. That's okay. I've never been a fan of the Vessel. Do I want the Vessel? Do I want the Evil? The Vessel works really well with Tenacity. I think we'll start with Vessel and then see how it goes. Inspiring Captain, we already have one of you. No, we did not pick up one of you. I want you. Something will have to get cut. Let's take the Weirding Wood. Let's take the last pick, Voltograph Scavenger, and a Forest. So, need one cut. Probably a creature. Could take out the Gibbering Fiend. Well, I guess the Gibbering Fiend works with the Vessel, right? Maybe we take out the Apothecary Geist. Silver Strike? Maybe Silver Strike, because ideally we want to be the attackers, right? We've got Declare, we've got Temper, we've got Puncture for something little. We've got a couple of tricks. Yeah, let's try starting with the Silver Strike out. And we'll throw in a Stone Quarry, we'll add our basic land, it's going to be like 10-7, 10-6. Sounds about right. So there we go. Not a bad deck. Pretty solid value. We made our money back, that's for sure. But I will see you guys for...